Governments have spent decades trying to stop drug trafficking. And when it comes to cocaine, their golden strategy has been ripping off coca plants like it's a game of whack-a-mole. They have done it so many times that just in the last 2 decades, Peru has wiped out coca fields 5 times New York City's size. Like they are winning the most messed up backyard in the planet. But what's the reason behind this whole eradication strategy? The answer? Economics. Probably some economist was playing golf one day when he suddenly realized that instead of chasing drug dealers, we could just go after the plants. Less coca leaves, less cocaine. A textbook case of a shift of supply to the left. Rising the equilibrium price and lowering the equilibrium quantity. Genius, right? But here's the thing. According to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, a kilo of cocaine in 2007 cost about $31,000. 10 years later, in 2017, it was around $28,000. Prices went up and down, but on average, they stayed the same. Their results don't make any sense at first glance. Even though it looks like cocaine prices sign a deal with the devil, they are not breaking the laws of supply and demand. According to Tom Wainwright, in his book Narconomics, there's a trick to it. A trick that Walmart also uses to keep prices low. Whether a hurricane destroys vegetable plantations or an epidemic wipes out half the cows, Walmart prices stay the same. And the trick that allows Walmart and Cartel's prices to be so stable is that they are both monopsonies. You have probably heard the word monopoly. A monopoly is a single seller that controls the prices because no one else can compete against them. A monopsony, in the other hand, is a single buyer that controls the prices because the seller has no one else to sell to. To illustrate its power, imagine there's a farmer named Raúl. He wakes up at dawn, milks his cows, and produces the best milk in the region. But here is the problem. There's only one buyer of milk in the entire town. And just his luck, that guy turns out to be Don Chema. Raúl arrives with his gallon of milk and says,
"Hey Chema, the feed for the cattle went up. Now the gallon is $10.
But Don Chema gently sits down, lights a cigarette, and replies,
"No, I will pay you $4.
What do you mean $4, Chema? That doesn't even cover the cost of the feed.
But Don Chema knows what he's doing, and he suddenly responds,
Well, if you don't like it, don't sell to me."
Raúl doesn't say a word. There is no one else in this town he can sell to. Either Raúl accepts the crap Chema offers him, or he doesn't make a single dollar. And so, with his soul crushed, Raúl agrees. In the same way, a supplier may have other buyers, but Walmart buys the majority of their production. The same thing happens with cartels. They do not grow coca themselves, but pay local farmers in remote areas to do it for them. And the cartel can establish a price because no one else buys as much as him. And in places where feeding your family depends on that sale, negotiating is not an option. In the end, after billions spent and decades of effort, this eradication barely tickled the price of cocaine. The only difference is that the farmers end up worse off. So, is eradication really the best approach? Probably not. Fortunately, governments have realized this and started trying different approaches. They began subsidizing farmers to grow alternative crops. Whether farmers actually switch or not, one thing is clear. The cartels now have to negotiate better prices if they want one spot in the farmer's field, cutting the problem off at the root.